We have to plan, and basically like every other Formula One team, we will start to produce patterns and molds to make the chassis soon. But in the wind tunnel, development keeps on going on of the outer skin of the car, what is called the wetted surfaces, to make sure we have got a good package when we start going. But the mechanical parts, we work with Ferrari on that, as we all know. And Ferrari is doing that work, but it's all going to schedule. We're working on delivery plans, production plans, and you know, we are getting there where we want to be. We are in the wind tunnel every second week in the Ferrari wind tunnel, and the 60% model, you make a lot of parts, huge amounts of parts, and you try what works and what doesn't work, and then you take out the parts which they don't work and come up with the best what you developed. And then these parts of the 60%, you still need to design, the designers, the mechanical designers still need to make them that they fit the car, because on the model, you just make them that they fit the model, gluing, however you attach them. But on a car, they need to be structural sound, that they go through all the load tests with the FIA, and that they don't fly away when you go fast. So there's still a lot of work after you found the best aerodynamical piece to make it into a part for the car. And that is some of the stuff which is going on at the moment. The first parts start to be signed off, but then there is still a stage where the calculations, the FE calculations needs to be done, and also how we attach it to the car, and all that stuff needs to be developed. Our crash test we scheduled beginning of January, where we think for the chassis to be ready, or we need to be ready. So if you have a failure, you also have got a little bit of time afterwards to recoup, you know. Normally you don't have catastrophic failures anymore. You have a small problem, and you need a little bit of time to recoup from that if that happens, because we are doing our first chassis ourselves, so we need to be a little bit careful with it, you know, or at least plan that we could have a small problem. But basically what the FIA tests, we just need to test our chassis to squeeze it, and we need to do a front impact test with the nose on. It needs to take up a certain amount of energy, so the driver is safe in the case of a crash. You never have enough time in doing this, you know, so everything is a compromise. You could keep on developing. As more you develop, faster the car will be, obviously, but there is a point where you need to say, if you develop too long, the quality of the product will not be good, because you don't put in the production process enough time, and you cut time out there, and then you're not good. So it's a balance of everything, but time is just flying in the moment. But it's very interesting, the time, even if it is flying, because now we start to talk about a car. You know, like a year ago, we talked about the infrastructure, setting up a company, setting up making contracts with our partners, all that stuff. Now, the part which is coming is the nice part, to make a race car, and then the most exciting part will be once we go racing. You know, that is what we are here for. You know, so it's interesting, but time is flying. I mean, it was only a year ago, I think, we sat here and we have got plenty of time. No, we don't.